Hello, my friends. We've signed Lucas Stassen. I'll explain why, plus an update on the wobbliness in my head. Alright, my friends, welcome into episode 29. I apologize for the gap in content. I just haven't felt very well, to be completely honest with you. I was hoping that over the Christmas break, that my head would get back to feeling normal. It hasn't, so it's been about 2.5 weeks by the time you see this, almost 3, I guess, by the time you see this, where I just feel a little wobbly like this. And it's a new year. Which means my deductible on my health insurance is reset. So I called my general practitioner's office and they were like, this sounds like the thing that you had 18 months ago. We're just going to recommend you call the ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor that you went to see last time and schedule an appointment with them. So I did that today. I have an appointment this coming Monday. I'm like 98% sure the symptoms I am exhibiting are in line with an inner or middle ear infection that is most likely viral and not bacterial. It's pretty much exactly what I felt last time. It causes you to feel off balance, and it's not like I'm getting full-on vertigo, because that is also another thing that can cause that the ear infection can cause, and that's what I had 18 months ago, which caused me to go to the doctor immediately. Is like I got hit with a full-on bout of like world spinning, and I was like, oh dear, what is happening? The only thing that's a little concerning is that I've twice now, once in the last 2 days, felt like a twinge right here, like in my face. And I know all these nerves are connected and all that kind of stuff, but it's kind of like, that's a little odd. So I have a appointment scheduled. I appreciate all the kind thoughts and comments and all that kind of stuff recently, but that's kind of what's going on. Now, shall we get into some Football Manager? I think we shall. So Lucas Stassen here. Yep. Signed it for you've already analyzed it if you were like reading while I was talking there. 2.8 million up front or over. So it's like 2 and something up front, and then over 3 years we pay the rest. And then, if he gets to 50 games, we give another 500 grand. If he gets 10 international appearances for Belgium, which I'm like, yeah, sure, 250 for that, and 10 league goals is 250, which is probably more likely. But he wanted squad player, 5 grand a week. 10% wage rise after 20 games goes to 7 grand. After 30 games goes to 8,500. A seasonal landmark goal and assist bonus of 30, giving him 11 grand. Just, a little bit of like, it can just come sign with us. So I'm going to go ahead and, it says he's fairly prone to injury, which I'm like, they're all like slight. It's not like he's blown out his knee 7 times, right? This isn't Jack Wilshere. The reason we went with him is I did go after Roca. Lots of comments were like, hey, he looks pretty good, although his work rate, I had some comments about the work rate being pretty low. And so I went actually after him first, because I do love the physicals, and then I figured this stuff would improve, and he's super determined. But I offered essentially the same kind of deal, and they wanted to sign a replacement striker first, which there was no guarantee that would happen today, which is the transfer deadline. And so I said, exclude from negotiation, and they took the initial fee from 2.5 up to 7.5 million. And I was like, see ya. And his dynamics have dropped. I think he wanted to join us, but it just didn't make sense. In other news, Leif Davis is leaving on a free from Leeds, not from us. At the end of his loan, he's going to join Nuremberg on a free. I thought about going in for him. Like, I think I'm probably on I'm his favored personnel, but he's all right. Now, if he, maybe I should have tried and tried to get a squad player contract out of him or something like that. But I just, he's been okay. He's been a 6.61 this season on 6 starts and 6 subs. Last season, he was pretty darn good, though. Maybe it's the inconsistency in his playing time, but I just wasn't like, man, I have to sign this guy right now. Like, I'd rather go find another youth prospect, either internally or outside, to take that left back backup spot. All right, we're taking on Feyenoord and then Dordrecht in the cup today. Pretty good form, you could see there. 4 wins out of our last 5. We did beat Dordrecht in league 4 days before this game 2-0 with our rotational goalkeeper, which was quite nice. We find ourselves in 6th place on 34 points. Feyenoord 1 point above us. This is a massive 6-pointer in the march for something in Europe, my friends. The other thing with Leif Davis that I forgot to mention is we also have Veldman, who's on loan at Dordrecht. He did a 6.3 against us. And we also have Shaq, who can play the left wing back, like kind of the James Milner. I'm a midfielder, but I can play, a fullback wingback role. And we've just conceded in the 6th minute, as you do. So that's exciting stuff. I appreciate the comment. I think it was Shunaldo that said that Beard's got 200 potential, which is hilarious. I appreciate it. I did give it a trim, but I'm leaving it in place. So it was kind of getting like, it was coming out here and not here. So we kind of had to even it up a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. So Beard Watch 2021, my friends, is the most exciting watch, surely. Let's encourage the lads here. Down early. We do have Alois back. I don't know if I mentioned that. He's right there, and he's almost 7.0. We're doing all right. We've created more than they have, and as you do, we are behind. So lovely. I'd be fine with a draw in this game. They are tough opposition. We are unbeaten in 3 against them. I expect to see a much better showing. Off you go. Taps on the rear. Have a juice box, if you will. Oh, no, that's okay. For a second, I thought that was our backup keeper. Which, again, he's not exceptionally worse than Leopold, but that's good old Leopold. I'm not gonna even attempt the last name because I love saying Leopold. To be honest with you, he's on a 6.9. He's doing all right. Carranza, okay. Whoa, plays it back. Augustinsson, Luis, Bayern. Okay, easy. I think we're gonna see a debut for our Belgian squad player striker we just signed. Whose name I've already forgotten. It's how things go around these parts these days. Augustinsson back to Barak. Can he find somebody in the box, or is he gonna take it himself? He does. Oh, is that over the line? VAR. Here we go. That's a wonderful shot. Shows you absolutely nothing. I guess it wasn't. I guess you could see that there's a little bit of shadow there, and it was close, my friends, sliding in, but not getting the job done. Alois is been quite knackered since he came back from the Asian Cup. Vecchia. Shadow Strikers at home. And we also loaned out, what is his name? Juan Camillo Castillo? Or Juan Castillo Camillo? I can't remember. Because we promised. I'm not breaking promises, okay? So we've loaned him out. And hopefully he's all right with it. Actually, it said he was pleased that I kept the promise. Hold on just a second. I'm a little paranoid about my mic here. No, it's working. You just check these things as content creator. You're like, oh my gosh, is that not recording? And I've done it once again. I was going to encourage, but we'll see what happens here. Shaq to Kishna. Oh, way out on the wing. Alois, who took the set piece, bombs forward, left out in space, and then we just give it right back. What are we doing here? Okay, Shaq. Bayern. Luis. Okay. Lewis Nielsen's almost back. And by almost, he's like orange and probably has, I think, a week and a half to 2 weeks maybe left. Barak, what's he got? Swings it. Oh, no. Now the counter is on. We have lots of men forward. Look at that midfield. We are being overrun in midfield. It's got to be what they are constantly shouting. Leopold tips it over. Would have liked him to catch it, but he did a job. It didn't go in, and he got a 0.1 for that, so I guess no complaints. I think against Dordrecht we're gonna confuse them and go 4-2-3-1 and see how that goes. And with that being said, we're gonna take Kishna off to enable us to do that because we'll get game here back to back. All right, so we're gonna bring on Evan Rautier and play him as the box to box to allow Pena to play a little bit more in a normal role for him, which is just fine. Don't mind that one bit. Come on, boys. Look, we've created so much and nothing to show for. I mean, the one goal to show for it, I guess I should say. I guess we'll take Novakovic and bring him on, and we will give Augustinson a breather because oh, no, we won't. No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to bring on Dante Rigo. Big game Dante. Can he come rescue us? He's motivated, lads and lasses. All right, lads. Oh, they love to demand more. I said I'd take a draw. I guess I should accept it. It's just... I mean, we created a half chance and they didn't create a chance and scored. You know, I'm just going to say I was proud. We move on. Like, there's... playing a top 5 team and we got a draw. I'm pleased. Now they're a top 4 team because they hop Utrecht, who's got a game in hand. And they play probably RKC. Yes, they play RKC. So they're probably going to win that and re-hop them. But yeah, on we go. So I changed my mind because we have RKC, who's in 17th 3 days after this one. So we're going to stick with the 4-3-2-1 and rest Kishna, Vecchia, Augustinson, Uis, and Carranza. So Stassen, yes, Stassen, Lucas Stassen gets the start. Pena takes the advanced playmaker. Big game Dante takes the shadow striker. Shaq stays in the deep line playmaker. Barak stays as the Mazzala. Ratier comes in as the box-to-box. Davis, Zevaldo, Bayan, and Al Louise. And I'd like to get him off at halftime if we're ahead and bring on Kane Seedorf. That's the idea. Oh, also, we brought in our... You can't see him. He's the backup goalkeeper. Off you go, lads and lasses. Yeah. Panya comes back. He's actually back, I think, today, but like he got sent off in a loss to South Korea in the Asian Cup semifinal. So he's back, but obviously exhausted. Let's go. We've now won like a crazy number of cup games in a row, which... Am I forgetting that we won last year? I didn't think we won last year, but yeah. Anyway, I said he makes us stronger. Shaq does. Off you go. Here we go. Come on. 3 goals, and we're taking off Alois. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. And then probably Barak next. And then leave 1 for injuries. It's not been good to start. Maybe I should have thrown something completely different at them. As you can tell, he's already falling apart. It's lovely stuff. New guy's on a 6.5. I mean, his match sharpness isn't up there, so it was a risk to roll him out. But he's a good player, and it's like, hey, mate, this is why we signed you. We can always bring in Novakovic. Yep, he's already exhausted. Great. Fantastic. Not happy, boys. Let's go. You're all staying out there. Oh, I should have... I don't... Come on, Leaf Davis. Make a mark on the Eredivisie before you leave, huh? Alois. Shaq. Alois will come off by the 60th minute so his legs don't actually fall off, because that would be, you know, pretty not great, you know, if you're a footy player. Do you like it when people say footy? That doesn't happen in the States. I verbalized it and was like, tasted a little funny in my mouth. Rotier. Is it Rotier? I've kind of gone with it, but like, that makes the most sense to me. Okay, Alois wins that back even though he's tired. He's like, get me a goal so I can get off this pitch. Shaq gets it to Pena. Alois, Rotier. Oh, he pinged in one against Dordrecht with his left foot from about that angle. What a stop. That's Zwolfs again, by the way. Just in case for you you legends of the channel, you know who Anthony Zwolfs is, and he's playing goalkeeper for Dordrecht. So I don't know if he knew much about that, or it happened so fast my brain couldn't keep up. So maybe he did, or maybe it was just we hammered it off of him. And Big Game Dante says, "Not today, lads. I'm gonna do a cartwheel." It just seems aggressive. The percentage of celebrations that involve cartwheels, I think, is a little high in comparison to the rest of the world. But it could, you know, I could be wrong. I see a lot of like keep your fitness slides, like hugs and maybe some knee slides, which make you nervous too whenever you got a player doing a knee slide. But I just feel like there's a lot of cartwheels. I have noticed, don't worry, that he's nervous. Who else am I supposed to bring in? This is probably a mistake. Play your natural game. Trying to calm him down. Didn't work. Oh, he's going to give up a penalty. I could just feel it coming. We're going to take... Oh, okay. We're going to take Barakov because he's absolutely wrecked. Okay, I got plans. Shaq has been practicing this. Rigo goes here. Okay. And we're going to just bring on the legend that is Novakovic, and he's going to play a pressing forward. Makes sense to me. Just switching it up a little bit. Now we took the shadow striker part of it off because Peña's not as good at that. But, you know, I'm trying to get Stassen's match sharpness up. Shaq is now exhausted. Cool. Does anybody want to play? I'm gonna bring up. Oh, this is a mistake. But we're trying to give the youth a chance. Amen El Karicha comes in, my friends. Demand more. Oh, okay. Some of them haven't hated it. I'll take a dirty 1-0. And that's what we've done, my friends. We will take it. We will not complain against beating our affiliate in the cup with a rotation squad. Sure. No injuries. Things are gravy. We're the only team. We're the only team left in the cup. We've won it all. So we've won in the quarterfinal, and that means all of our players that are on loan did not exactly light it up, you could say. The semifinal, as always, let's find out when the draw is. It's tomorrow. 1 second. All right, here's the draw. They asked me who we wanted. I was like, the Graafschamp, but apparently they've been knocked out. Groningen right now is the best option, and we get Utrecht instead. Yay. Utrecht in 5th place currently and likely to be in 4th. Oh, well, as you do, my friends. That's going to be the next game you see. I know we got some PSV fans, so we'll probably do a doubleheader with Utrecht and PSV and see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. Again, apologies for the discombobulation when it comes to content being consistent. I'm going to get back on it today. I'm doing some other stuff with my health. I've got an under-desk elliptical there, and I'm building a standing desk, or a sit-stand desk. So more to come on that, my friends. We'll see you next time. Hit that like button. We'll see you soon. Thanks.